Welcome to the abundance flow. This is the actual process we're going to go through now. So you want to have several things prepared when you come into this process. The first one is going to be exactly what do you want? What do you want to infuse with what energy? So we're going to bring the flow in. We're going to bring the flow process in. We're going to come up through the tailbone and be able to reach out and determine. You have to determine based on what you want and what you've decided you want, which chakras do you want to infuse the most energy from? So you can adjust the percentage. It doesn't have to be 100%. So if you don't want to put as much sexual energy into it, or you want to put more sexual energy into it, you can determine the percentage that you want to do of each chakra. Is this something you need to talk about or not? Do you want to infuse it with the throat chakra? So I highly recommend you go with definitely the heart chakra, definitely the solar plexus chakra, definitely the crown chakra, and definitely the third eye chakra. Those things pretty well you can use for all of them. And then make a determination how much of the throat chakra that you want to include and how much of the root and the sacral or the dantian that you want to include into the image. So whatever feels right to you as we go up the spine to each chakra. And at the same time, we did the process of instant emotion changer. If you decide you want to put a spin on it, you can put a spin on it. You can change the color of it. You can change the size of it, the feel of it, the flow, the speed, whatever it is you'd like to do, because you're going to infuse it now into your picture, into your image of what you want as a goal or a manifestation. I want you to consider that if you have somebody in another room and there's a window between you, and that person reaches out and puts the palm of their hand against that window, and you reach out and put your palm of the hand against their hand, your hands are really close together, but they're not exactly touching. There's a window in between it. I want that window to be the representation of the image and what you're going to go through the goal setting process, through the manifestation, what you want to infuse it with flow. So I want you to feel the universal energy behind that, adding to that picture, and your energy adding to the front of that picture, and the universal energy coming in from the back, squeezing those two together so they're energized from the universe like a positive and a negative of a battery that when you touch them together, it infuses it with energy and power. So you're going to be going up the spine just like the practice session, reaching out to touch it. But this time, instead of touching, what you want to do is have that metaphor of the window in between, and that is your image. That is your manifestation. That is your goal that's there, and put it there, and then have the two touch, one from behind and one from you. So let's begin the process. Begin to feel the energy coming up through the root chakra, reaching out to touch that window, that image, that place in between, as you can see the universal energy reaching out to touch. Feel it going out. What percentage, how much energy from the root chakra do you want to add to your goal, to your manifestation, to what you want? That's right. And be thankful and start to draw that energy back in to the root, going up, bringing the root energy to the sacral energy. Change of frequency, going out to meet. How much, what percentage would you like to put in the sacral energy that also is infused with some of the root chakra energy as it combines for a synergistic effect? Feeling that energy just a little bit below your belly button, reaching out to touch the image on the screen, but not quite touch it, but to touch the image, your image. Begin to draw back that energy now. Take the root chakra and take the sacral chakra, the dantian, and be able to begin to bring it up. That's right, bring it up into the next chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra. And what percentage of this energy do you want to infuse into the image of your goal, your manifestation? Feel the flow, notice the flow, and all the qualities that you've given that flow, flowing out of you, reaching out to touch your image with the support from the universal energy, flowing into it as well from another direction. Begin to pull back. That's right. I'm going to take the energy now from the root chakra and the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra all together, and now bring it up into the heart area. That's right. Hear the change in the frequency. Feel that heart energy. Really infuse this image, this goal, this manifestation with the heart energy. Open it wide open and give it as much energy or as little from the heart, meeting that universal energy with your image of your manifestation, your goals in between. Full energy from the heart. And begin to pull it back in, bringing the energy from the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, and now the heart together. And bring that up to the throat chakra, your voice. What will your voice be in that image when you've accomplished your goal, when you've completed your goal? How will that you talk and speak infused with this energy, reaching out, meeting, giving that image a voice, only to the extent that you need a voice for that goal or for that manifestation? That's right. And how does that change your voice now, knowing you will have that voice and have it in that image, in that manifestation, in that goal? To be able to bring that back to you now, how much more confidence do you have in your voice? How clear is your voice? Bringing the energy from the root and the sacral, solar plexus, heart, and now the throat energy, and then bring it all up into the intuition, in between, in the third eye, meeting with that energy, your mind's energy. That's right. Opening your mind, opening your intuition, your imagination, your willpower, your awareness, your attention, growing, expanding, putting it on the image of the goal, the manifestation. How much mind energy, intuition do you want to put into that? Bringing it back in now. Feeling all that energy from the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, all the way up into the third eye, and including it now going in, that's right, the change into the crown chakra. your connection with the divine, with God, where spirit and mind meet, spirit and body meet, infusing that image, that goal of who you are, who you will become, who you will be, who you have been, infusing all that energy, that flow from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your crown chakra, expanding out, radiating out, meeting that other universal crown chakra energy for your goals and image and manifestation. And while you bring that back in, know that you can continue to stay in this state and enjoy the feeling of the energy flowing up and down your spine and your body, fully enlightened.